Tried to be honest with Amazon, but they were having none of it. I was telling this story in another forum and thought I'd share here. This was a year or two ago when Amazon Fresh were opening up new stores in London. For anyone not familiar with you just walk in, take what you want, then walk out. Your Amazon account gets billed as they use cameras and sensors. So I used the one in White City after it had just opened. I went in just for the novelty factor and got a few things. I found a couple of pricing errors in my favor. A couple really big pricing errors. I'd done the decent thing and told Amazon, expecting a thank you, but got a call from an irate call handler insisting I got and was charged the correct amount and I wasn't overcharged and wasn't due anything back. I repeatedly tried in vain to say no. You've undercharged me. But she was having none of it. So I gave up. Naturally. After the call, I changed my tube commute for an 5-minute longer route and I went in each day and bought only those items priced wrong. Suffice to say I have enough toiletries for a few years. Also I am now sickened by a pricey cheesecake brand and have gone off halloumi cheese. TLDR. Got treated like a dick by Amazon customer service on the phone when trying to be honest because undercharged a lot on a few items in their fresh store. So went back each day and only bought they wrongly priced items to the point where I wiped them out daily of those items. Yeah, Amazon has a few times double shipped our orders and we have called to send them back. Not wanting to worry about a second charge. They didn't care. Told us to keep them and never charged us so. Well, if any company can take a hit, Amazon definitely can. A person shrugging. Last year our local supermarket offered free chocolate after you downloaded their app. As the greedy fat chocolate gobbler that I am, I ran to the store. After I went home I saw the offer was still up the day after. And the day after that. And lots of other days. I did got 2 more and told the staff that surely it was an error. Because I felt bad. I was able to keep the free chocolate but the next day the offer was removed from the app. Yay for pricing mistakes but boo for conscience. This reminds me of when Walmart had incorrectly priced my favorite table wine at $9.99 versus $19.99. Let's just say I cleaned them out. Even if they undercharged you, it's probably still profitable for them, so I recommend saving yourself from too much cheesecake. Haha. I ordered a Suunto GPS watch with a heart rate monitor chest band from Amazon few years ago. The watch came but the heart rate monitor didn't. So I sent an email and they replied they were sorry I didn't get the item ordered and have refunded the purchase price. I then called customer service and told them I got the $300 watch. I'm just missing the $75 monitor it was supposed to come with. Guy says, no problem. We've refunded the full price. Anything else I can help you with? I tried to do the right thing. I guess I'll just keep the $300 watch for free then. I'm not going to force them to take my money. Amazon is pretty dumb. I wanted a price match on an exercise bike that went down $100 or so when I bought it a few days previous. They were adamant I return it and purchase a new one at the price I wanted. And wouldn't just give the money back. Face with rolling eyes, I already unpackaged and wasn't about to take apart a bike. And I wasn't going to return normally because there's a return fee. Had to get assurance that A, return was free and B, that it would be picked up since no way was I going to be able to carry the thing to a drop-off location. Ordered new one. UPS picked it up. Had to take 2 tries. Still in box where they left it 2 days previous. And get the refund. What a waste of everyone's time. Felt bad for those guys. Grimace. A major musician supply company was having a special holiday deal a couple years ago. If you bought this great sound system, they were throwing in a guitar. Not a great guitar, but like a $300 guitar. So not a toy guitar either. My husband ordered it for me and asked that it be delivered to his work address. But it didn't come on that Thursday when they said it would. And he was going on Xmas vacation after Friday. So he called the company and asked them to deliver it to our house instead. The following Monday morning, the sound system and guitar were delivered to our house. Later that afternoon, my husband's boss called to let him know a sound system and guitar had been delivered to the office. My husband went and picked it up before the office closed for the holidays. I called the company and explained what happened, and she told me it was impossible. I told her that I was literally standing in my kitchen looking at 2 sound systems and 2 guitars. And she told me again that it wasn't possible. There's only one bill of lading. And it's to your house. There can be no item of there is no bill of lading. I argued with her for a couple more minutes and offered to send her a photo. But she refused to believe me. Or maybe it was the end of the year and she didn't want to have to reconcile whatever had gone wrong. I made out pretty good on that one. Beautiful. It pays to always check your receipts. Time to buy favors at work and neighbors with cheesecake and other delicacies. Maybe they were actually just hooking you up on the sly but had to act mean, so their Amazon overlords wouldn't flog them? That's what I'd like to think. OL Jeffy boy had to wait an extra year to go to space because of you. I hope you're happy.
Good fuck M.
When the owner is going to space on the back of the oppressive modern slavery regime entailed to Amazon workers, I wouldn't worry about correcting their mistake. Amazon are horrible, they even treat their staff like crap too. I've got personal experience with that. I won't go into detail. You tried to correct their mistake and they Karen'd you. Their loss is your gain. Never be honest with Amazon. Ever. Those undeserving of respect should not receive any. Once someone I know bought something from Amazon and they accidentally sent him 2 of them. So they contacted customer support and told them what happened. They said, "Oh, we're sorry, we made a mistake, we'll give you a refund." You went back every day and bought their whole stock. They probably made a lot more money off of you than if they priced everything correctly. Reminds me of a joke. Little Johnny is always being teased by the other neighborhood boys for being stupid. Their favorite joke is to offer Johnny his choice between a nickel and a dime. Little Johnny always takes the nickel. One day, after Johnny takes the nickel, a neighbor takes him aside and says, "Johnny, those boys are making fun of you. Don't you know that a dime is worth more than a nickel? Even though the nickel's bigger?" Johnny grins and says, "Well, if I took the dime, they'd stop doing it. And so far I've made $20. Quote. There is an easy way to lower the cost of your shopping at Amazon Fresh. Go to Morrison's. Morrison's supply Amazon Fresh stores with all their produce. Amazon simply does not give a fuck. You have to understand the amount of money they are making is mind-boggling. I've had orders from Amazon never arrive. Got a refund. And they still sent a replacement a week later after I specifically said I just needed a refund. Needless to say, I didn't complain. Mostly because this was the 3rd time they did this.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.